There are two kinds of people in this world. The people who fail to do what they know they should, and those who keep doing things they know they shouldn't. Guess what? You're both. Hi, I'm your host, life and business coach, Marcy Barker, aka your loving kick in the pants. In this podcast, I'll teach you the 6 steps of my accountability code that will help you wake up with clarity and show up with aligned action steps that make follow through easy and peaceful. All right, let's jump in.
Hello, my beautiful people. I'm excited for today. It's a beautiful day and it's crunch time, guys, because my fall program is starting in less than 2 weeks. And this is the 6th round I've done with my fall or my accountability program. And I only do it twice a year. I do it one time in the spring and one time in the fall. And the reason why I do that is because I want to be very honed in on the people that I work with, and I don't want to be distracted with anything else. And it's actually really, really cool because part of the accountability code coaching program is me helping you define your own personal code for accountability. So it doesn't matter what your goal is. You can be starting an email list, creating a lead magnet, planning a retreat, hiring people, delegating, outsourcing, figuring out new content, creating a new course. There's so many things that I do with my clients, and we really crush those goals. But in the meantime, what they're learning is how to be very clear about what they want and how to be dedicated to getting those results. So as I've been talking about my program again, I posted this testimonial of one of my clients, and she has a paid subscription box. Her name is Felicia. She's been on my podcast before. And it was really, really awesome because we got her paid subscription box into every state. We got her products in some way, shape, or form into every state in the country. And I had done that previously in my own business. And I was like, Felicia, what if we did this? And she did a really great job of following through and catering or changing those different ideas so they work for her business. And we just made a lot of great success. So anyway, I posted a testimonial of that. And one thing that I was very surprised by and so grateful for and humbled by was that 3 more people who have done my program before piggybacked onto the testimonial. And it was a new thing that I learned about my clients and my program through those comments that came in, was that once you learn the accountability code, you have it. You have it for life. And when I teach you how to apply it to one goal or many goals, you start to see progress, but those goals are just a vehicle for you really learning how to tune in and wake up and then show up in a way that makes sense for you. I tell people the accountability code is a 6-step process that helps you become aligned in mind and body so that follow through becomes easy and peaceful. And when those comments came in, I was like, oh my gosh. It's true. It's true in a new way. Like once you learn this accountability code, you can apply it to all areas of your life. And so I was just so grateful for that because from the day I wrote my introduction to my book before it was published, I was like, oh my, this is how it works. You have to practice what you preach. And guess what? We were all born with different gifts and strengths for us to see how we do things, because there is nothing worse than trying to fulfill a goal that somebody else created. And even worse, when somebody else created that goal for you and they don't even take into consideration you. And there's so many coaching programs out there. I've joined them in the past where you're like, okay, yes, I'm going to go create a course, or I'm going to go build this new membership or whatever. And the person who teaches you, they don't really take into consideration you, what you want, your past, how you function right now, and how you want to in the future. And it's like, it's very hard, and it creates a lot of resistance when you're trying to do something just when somebody's like, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. Because we as humans, we don't want to do that. We weren't born to do somebody else's plan to a T. There's different things that we can learn and grow from and take bits and pieces. But at the end of the day, like, you have to be able to live with what you're creating, and you have to live with either listening to those nudges and getting the benefits from them, or dealing with the consequences of not listening to those nudges and completely drowning them out and being numb to those feelings.
Hey listeners, the message of waking up and showing up is yours for the taking. In fact, it's free. I've recorded my entire audiobook, and I'd love for you to consume it between episodes. Head to marcybarker.com to get instant access to the accountability code Wake Up and Show Up. All right, let's jump back in.
I'm really, really excited for this next round of the accountability code because my program is continually being adapted and updated for all of the things that I'm learning with each round of clients. So I'm really, really excited for this one because I've updated my program, but now I have like 20 different examples where people can say, okay, this is so-and-so's accountability code. I like a piece of that. I'm going to try a piece of that and plug it into my own code. But not only that, like you guys, there's so much beauty in tackling a goal and then knowing that you can recreate it. That's probably my favorite part because that's where success comes from, and confidence. Confidence is a proof of past success. So if you try something and you're like, hey, there's a lot of parts of this that works, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to take what I can and then adapt the new pieces, the new information, the new circumstances, new goals, whatever it is. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. So if you are feeling like, hey, I could use a loving kick in the pants, and I could use some clarity, and I could use some strategy, and I could use a program where a coach actually cares about me and checks in on me and bugs me about my goals, then my fall program is probably perfect for you because there will be less than 30 people in this program because that's what I can do. I feel like I have the capacity to say, you know what, I want to give them everything, and it's worked out really well in the past. So I'm just excited for this new group of people. And if you're feeling like this is something that you could use, then definitely reach out to me and book a call with me. You can go to marcybarker.com and book a call. But I just want to reemphasize that once you learn the code, this is something you will have with you for the rest of your life. Like, just imagine that. Imagine, we all have these events in our life where it's like, we know how we were before that thing and we know how we were after that thing. The accountability code, learning that and creating your own code is one of those monumental events where you're like, before this, I was kind of lost. I was kind of jumbled. I was kind of chasing everything else. But after I learned the code, I let go of a lot of crap, a lot of expectations, maybe people pleasing, maybe perfectionism, and you understand a new part of you and how you function, and it actually gets you results in a way that you've never experienced before. So whether you want to apply the accountability code to a specific part of your business, or if you're just like, I need to be better about trusting myself and making decisions and getting those decisions validated and then support for them, I cannot tell you how monumental the accountability code can be for you. So let me know if that's you. If you're feeling like, hey, I could use that. A loving kick in the pants. You guys, there's nothing more awesome than feeling 100% supported in your goals. It's amazing. It really is amazing. So I'm grateful for my book, The Accountability Code, for the whole process of how it came to be. And most importantly, I'm grateful for the people who are willing to do the work for themselves because, again, it's life-changing. It's something that they will have for the rest of their lives. And if you're a mom, you can teach to your kids too. I've had quite a few clients who have purchased my workbook for their children. And those are always fun stories to hear about how their kids are taking more accountability and ownership of their own lives. So anyway, okay, I've been talking long enough. I'm going to hit up the gym and I hope to hear from you. So book a call, marcybarker.com. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.
Hey friends, I want to thank you for listening to this episode of Your Loving Kick in the Pants. If you got any value out of this episode, I would love for you to drop me a review or share with a friend what you learned. All right, I'll see you next Wednesday for Your Loving Kick in the Pants.